Now, Kenyan storytellers have been urged to tell their own stories in order to control the Kenyan story narrative. With the first changing technology and in the advent of AI, there have been calls for persons in the creative industry to utilize technology and adopt to the changing times, but also ensure that the new media does not hijack the authenticity of storytelling.
In a period where technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace, Kenyan storytellers are being challenged to use their voices and contribute to the preservation of their heritage, even as they step into the new digital age.
It's really important for Kenyans to tell their own stories because they are at the heart of their own lives. We're all the protagonists in our own lives and need to be able to tell those stories well, to be able to communicate and express ourselves, to recognize that we are here, we have value, we matter, but also to be able to take our stories into the future.
When we tell stories about the Mau Mau, we don't tell stories to scare you or to make you, think differently about what kind of a time it was. We really just want you to understand these are young people who laid down their lives so that we could enjoy our freedom as young people.
Through architecture, literature and sound, Kenyan creatives are translating heritage for the digital age by using technology, immersive storytelling and even artificial intelligence to reimagine the past and step into the future. Through his initiative dubbed Cinema in Nature, storytellers like Motana Wanjera are utilizing technology to educate nature lovers on the fight for independence at the Karura Forest.
Cinema in Nature. We give you a set of headphones, walk into the forest as we listen to tales of the Mau Mau. When we started it and we were looking for a home for this experience, I think Karura Forest ended up becoming the ideal place for us because it was a place that held the story of the Mau Mau, but also a place that was openly accessible to us as Kenyans.
My work emphasizes on looking at building materials as agents of cultural and social experience. How do we build our cities and what materials do we use and how do they influence how we use spaces for cultural practice, for expression, and also our health, because our health matter, as well as do we earn an income and how do we earn it based on the use experience within these spaces.
Speaking during a volumetric concert and AI festival held in Nairobi, Sandra Shege, head of arts at the British Council, challenged Kenyan storytellers to be bold and take up space in the creative industry.
People are telling stories about their own identity through different mediums. We have games, we have stories about architecture, we have audio experiences, we have things like the Festival of Ideas with the Hay Festival and NBO Lit Fest. So I feel like storytelling is so central to who we are anyway. It is about coming back to it and celebrating the fact that we can use our voice and our voices matter.
We have so much space for immersive storytelling and we have such a big appetite to experience stories in such new and exciting ways. And even what we're doing now with artificial intelligence, if you look at some of the posters that we're developing, they're allowing us to glimpse into the past. We're using AI to reimagine what the fight for independence could be, and it's bringing very impressive results.
The concert brought together musicians, storytellers, technologists, and audiences to experience storytelling beyond traditional stages. Rose Oremo for Sunday Express.